WAOH is brought to you in part by Ohio's #1 trusted real estate team, The Young Team. Online at theyoungteam.com.
Hello everybody, welcome back, and today I am here with Bob Fritz, who is the owner of Fifth Dimension Radio, and will be talking with us a little bit about live streaming, right? How are you doing today?
Good.
I am so good as well. Now, tell me a little bit about the live streaming process, what it takes to go into that.
Into the radio or the television part of it?
Yeah, either or both.
All right. Well, first of all, let me give you a little history of Fifth Dimension Radio.
Of course.
Is that okay?
Tell us a little bit about Fifth Dimension.
I started the station 5 years ago.
Okay, wow.
And I've always had this ambition to put live high school sports on area high school sports on the station.
Right.
Well, I come across that WAOH was looking for show programs.
Yeah.
So I got a hold of the owner, I guess Dan Mosser.
Dan Mosier, yeah.
Got a hold of him, and he said he would love to do it. So we started filming the games, filming the games. Games are live audio during the Friday night games, but then you guys are putting it on Monday nights for us with the video. So we take the audio and we put it with the video, match it up, and so far it's been good. I mean, it really worked out, and we're getting a lot of hits.
Yeah, and you guys provide some services to us specifically. Obviously, the football games we're going into.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about what we have coming up, what people of WAOH can expect from you guys.
Well, like I said, we got a full slate of schedule of high school football this year. I know this coming Friday night will be at Woodridge High School.
Okay.
Woodridge versus Coventry. And we got a full, like I said, we got a full slate of schedule. I don't know them all offhand right now, and hopefully, with this working out, and it is working out, we bring you live basketball games, high school basketball games, over
season, right?
AOH, this coming season. So, like I said, everything's working out. When I started this, I always had this thing for radio. Mm-hmm. Okay, I always wanted to be a broadcaster, a sports broadcaster doing games. Well, that didn't work out. I am the cameraman. I do run the camera for the games,
which is arguably just as important.
Yes, of
course.
I do got a couple veteran announcers with Ronnie Whitmer and Chris Canova. They've done broadcasting. Both of them are retired. Well, Chris ain't retired yet, but they both have done it over the years, and they were glad to come aboard. To do this. So it's working out. I mean, I really enjoy it. My whole crew, Bob Felmley, who is my audio and really station manager, keeps the station running. He is Mr. Fifth Dimension Radio. And, of course, we got a couple other sports guys with Seth Lepaki and Roger McLean. And with them guys, we're really it's grown.
Right.
And I'm getting text messages every week now saying, well, when's the game going to be on?
Perfect. You have people wanting it.
They want it. The coaches and stuff after the games, they usually tune in on Monday nights to see the game and to see the replay pretty much, because they're on the field. They don't see a lot.
Right. And I'm sure they don't realize, too, as they're playing.
Of course, we also give a Player of the Game award out every week. We got a couple of sponsors that, donate with Cambria Bistro out of Wadsworth and Screen Print Original out of Akron here. They give us shirts and gift cards to give out to the Player of the Game, and the kids are really excited about it. And then they find out, is this going to be on? It's going to be on Monday night, 6:00. So we're getting the word's getting out there for us. I mean, plus you guys,
of course.
You guys are out there, and I have got feedback saying, hey, we tuned in Monday night, and stuff like that. So
yeah. Yeah, we appreciate the partnership, of course, and getting out the video and having it on our platform as well. I'm sure helps you guys and people able to watch the football game. Now, you mentioned you've been a part of radio for 5 years. What are some of your favorite parts
Well,
about
I've been a
it?
part of radio for probably 40 years.
Even longer.
Yeah. I started the radio station in 2000, 2001,
Okay.
August of 2000. So it's 5 years.
Yeah.
I started the station. I started out years ago working for a local station here in Akron. I don't know if they're still around, but WCUE 1150 AM. Years ago, we're talking years. I was in high school and I used to work weekends down there, and I always wanted to be a DJ. I thought that was the coolest profession there was.
Yeah.
Well, worst comes to worst, I ended up not getting into the profession, but I always had this thing for radio.
Yeah.
And ended up retiring as a police officer.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you dabbled in quite a lot.
Yeah. So, but after I retired, I got in with Polymer City Records, which is here in Akron. It's a recording studio. I got involved with them, and we started doing stuff over the internet with them. And I thought, well, you know what? I can start a radio station out of Polymer City Records, which they're still in business. Roger McLean owns that. And I thought, well, I'm going to start a radio station, an internet station. I looked into buying a over-the-air station, but finances just didn't get me there.
Right.
But so internet. So I started the internet station, and at first it didn't go very well. We wasn't getting a lot of hits over our website. Now, when I went with the streaming rights with, I don't know if can name the streaming rights, but Live 365 and TuneIn, which are radio streaming services, that's when the station really took off. So we still get hits on our website, which is Fifth Dimension Radio. .radio12345.com. That's our website. But since I put the streaming, we just took off. We're averaging over 10,000 listeners a week. 3,000 a day.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Tune into the station. So
yeah.
So
especially now with everything being so new, there's so many new things that come with owning a radio station, having a website and whatnot. I'm sure that
we did get a notice from Live 365 saying that we are one of the fastest growing internet stations in the country.
Wow.
Of course, we're not just local. Internet, we're worldwide.
Right.
I do got 80% of my listeners are of the United States. I think 55 is from Ohio.
Okay.
So we're getting a lot. We're getting half our listeners are from the Ohio area. I do got 6 foreign countries because I have shows that are based in Europe. Like Thibaut Orbaka, or I can't pronounce his last name. He's from Slovakia. He does a Slovenian hour show.
Oh wow!
And so I get a lot of listeners from over there for his show.
Right.
Because I got disc jockeys from Washington State, Minnesota. They all pre-record their shows and send them to me, and we put them out there. So, of course, their followers are going to be following with our station, too, to listen to them. So
yeah.
And we do got a show called The Italian Connection, which it runs every Sunday morning from noon to 2.
Okay.
With Italian music. They're based here in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. But they're out of the Italian Center down, and they've been on the air, local, they signed with us. I shouldn't say signed with us. I picked them up.
Much like how we found you.
They've been on the air with local stations throughout the area for the last 50 years. So they got a major following. So
yeah, of course. And I hope that you're able to bring all those viewers.
We picked up a lot of them. If you look at logistics, Sunday with their show, and Tuesday with the Slovakian Hour. And, of course, with my show, Bob's Oldies But Goodies, where I play the 50s and 60s music, that's on Sundays. That's probably our biggest day. until we hit football. And then football Friday night, it really spiked.
Right, right. Well, I'm sure there's many people wanting to tune in and watch the football shows. Maybe they even have their own kids.
I got to really thank the ADs and the athletic directors, because they're promoting our station.
Yeah.
Like I said, when we go to Woodridge, I know on their website, our station's on their website. So the people that can't go to the game can the alumni.
Right.
And speaking of that, we did the Springfield game, and I got a text message from a guy from Nitro, West Virginia,
wow.
who graduated from Springfield High School. He texts the station. He texts the station saying he's a graduate of Springfield. I think it was 1980. I listened to the game down in Nitro, West Virginia.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing that he's getting it so far away.
So, well, it's over the internet. You can get anything over the internet, you know?
Right.
So I just thought that was great. You know, we got a guy from West Virginia listening to a high school football game in Northeastern Ohio.
Of course. I mean, that is so amazing. And Bob, I really appreciate you taking the time to come in today and tell us a little bit about what you guys have to offer and what you're bringing.
I want to thank WAOH for bringing us on.
Yeah. Yeah, of
and
course.
Hopefully the partnership grows and we can do more for AOH and they everything else. So,
and most importantly, the community. We're bringing stuff and serving the community. So
I haven't hit. I know pretty much community Akron. We're doing Northeastern Ohio, which this station goes across.
Right.
But hopefully, eventually, I can bring some Akron City Series games.
Right, that would be the goal, right?
That's the goal, to bring some Akron City Series games. So, but like I said, most of the area schools, Springfield, Woodridge, Talmadge, Cuyahoga Falls, all signed on. Mogador, we did Mogador last week, and we're going to be doing Mogador. We lost a team on October 17th. So Mogador said, "Hey, can you do our game?" Because they had a big fall. We had a big fall on that night at Mogador.
Right.
And that's the reason why, like I said, I was glad it's on AOH. And I know, talking to Dan, he played it, and he's also going to play it again this week.
Yeah, yeah.
And then anyway, Mogador came back and said, "Hey, we know you got an empty spot on the 17th. Would you mind doing the Mogador St. Thomas Aquinas game?" It helps me from going out trying to find a school. So
right.
we'll do it. Because they had a lot of people come up to me at the Mogador game. We had the banner up and stuff like that. Asked me about what it is. And of course, I told them what we do and how we do it. And, that we do broadcast the game on WAOH and on Monday nights at 6 o'clock. And they did not know. I had probably 20 people come up to me and ask me about it.
Right. Right. Well, thank you for trusting us to broadcast the games. We really appreciate it. And we really appreciate you coming on today and giving us a little bit more information.
I thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Again, that was Bob Fritz with Fifth Dimension Radio, and he will be giving us the football games live here for you Monday night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time.